These are my honest observations. Come along with me. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you ever stopped doing something you really wanted to do, and then, after some time, find yourself wondering if you should start again? I think that sometimes we are too hard on ourselves. My honest observation today is this: sometimes you have to stop to start again.
Stay here and share the journey.
First of all, stopping doesn't mean giving up. Sometimes we look at stopping as failure. You started something, you were excited, you were consistent, then life happened. You became tired. Maybe you lost momentum. Other responsibilities came and eventually you stopped. But stopping doesn't necessarily mean that the dream died. Sometimes you simply needed to pause. There are moments when you don't stop because you no longer care. You stop because you need to breathe. So, sometimes the pause teaches you something. Sometimes we only understand certain things after we step away from them. A pause can make you ask, why did I start this? Do I still believe in it? What was working? What wasn't working? What would I do differently now? And sometimes you return with more clarity than you had when you first started. Maybe the pause wasn't wasted time. Maybe the pause was preparation. 3. Starting again doesn't mean starting from zero. When you return to something after a long break, you may feel, I've lost momentum, but you haven't lost everything. You've gained experience, lesson, maturity, knowledge on what didn't work. And when you return, you're not starting from where you stopped. So when you start again, you're not the same person who started the first time. Starting again doesn't mean going back to where you were. Sometimes it means going forward with everything the journey has taught you. Maybe you're watching this and there is something you stopped doing. Maybe it was a business. Maybe it was a dream. Maybe it was a relationship with yourself. Maybe it was something you once believed you could do. And perhaps you've been telling yourself, it's too late now. Maybe it isn't. Maybe you simply needed to stop. So my honest observation today is this: don't always interpret a pause as an end. Sometimes you need to stop. Sometimes you need to breathe. Sometimes you need to step back and find yourself again. And when you're ready, you can start again. Because sometimes starting again isn't going backwards. It's finally moving forward with greater understanding. That is my honest observation. What do you think?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.